Hello YouTube. So this is Conrad. This is actually part 2 of my Toolbox tour. So first video, you've actually stopped at the finish with the third drawer, and now we're going to start off first with the fourth drawer. So yeah, fourth drawer is the, I'd probably say, random drawer. Okay, I've got some additional pick tools here, the long ones. Okay, I use them every now and then. Extra long cutter. Okay, oil seal remover. Yep. Weather strip remover, something. um, Use brush for cleaning parts. Tape measure, wire brushes. Yep, clamps. This one's for the roll lock. I'm still waiting for my adapter for it. So yeah, this one is the screwdriver bits. The difference is I actually piled up all my drill bits and hex bits and security types torques on this one. This one's fairly shorter. So yeah, you get the idea. Yeah, because these bits are awesome. Put them in the screwdriver, like in the impact drive or something, and you can do the job quickly. So yeah, this one's double-sided tape, thread tapes, masking tape, some tapes. This one's for the, I got these from my radio kit, but I just leave them here for picking tool, as a pick tool or something. So yeah, my what do you call this up? The plastic trim removers, and I've got myself a steel type trim remover as well. Really good, because sometimes you really can't expect with the thickness of the trim remover. You gotta have something that's a little bit thinner or skinnier. So this steel type trim remover does the job, and it does it good. So yeah. Oh, and yeah, I still have some bits here, bits for the screwdriver. Now the handle for this one is, let me just adjust myself. Okay, the bits for this one, or the handle for this one, is actually in here. So I just needed it to a little bit more organized. So this one here is on my second drawer, the third drive ratchet. Remember, told her that I've got the magnetic ones. So these are the 9, 10, 11, and the 12. That's non-magnetic. So I'd rather use the magnetics on the smaller ones, basically. E-Torx 1/4 drive. E-Torx 1/4 drive set. And I've got the 3/8 drive. What they call ball end. Hex sockets. So extra long something. So they're the standard set. And this one here actually is, yep, okay, this one here are the tool that I use for this one. So this goes with this, but at the same time it goes somehow to this point. So basically, excuse me, this is a screwdriver. So basically, at some point I needed something that I could hold on to the socket. I think I was tightening I was in a really tight spot, trying to tighten a hose clamp, something. And screwdrivers doesn't cut it. So I use this one, and from that point I just stored this with here. So this is my special bits. Now special bits, actually the sockets, the, what they call this stuff, the hex, the extensions. Now these ones here are killer. These ones are got from Gear Wrench, so they have a whole set of bits here that you can actually put on the spanner. So spanner, so basically it's a very low profile. Like for this instance, this is tri square 12. You can actually get a low profile 8 mil hex. This one, they actually came in with the standard size as well, but like I said, I barely work on cars that uses standard size. That's why I just pile here the metric one. So yeah, torques, well, yeah, these torques here. So yeah, really good tools to have on your toolbox, especially if you're working on mainly engines and that sort of thing. So I highly recommend you getting yourself a set of those bits. So yeah, I'll just chuck them in here first. Second. So yeah, next up would be this will be a brake pad thickness gauge. So yeah, that will be the brake pad thickness gauge. Hose clamp tool. Okay. Hose clamp. This one's an air blower. I only use these ones for when I'm doing air conditioning or specific hoses that I need a bigger tip, so at least it seals off itself and that sort of stuff. So yeah, one of my keys for my car before. Yeah, hose clamp tool as well. What's this? The bonnet stopper. Okay, for your safety, so it doesn't. So, but bonnet struts doesn't. If the bonnet struts are weak, so at least the hood doesn't fall on you, on your head or something. It's gonna hurt if that thing happens. So, yeah. These ones for Mitsubishi timing belt tensioner tool. So the this one's some like random stuff. This one's for I use on windshield washers nozzles, so when they're clogged up or something. This one's for power window. This one just what random bit, yeah, just random bit, some stuff for my ratchet, broken ratchet or something. So yeah, small brushes, cutting disc for my die grinder, more disc here from Dremel. Yeah, snap-on ratchet repair kit, timing belt. Oh, sorry, no, not timing belt. Forgive me. This one's for stretch belts. This one's a remover. This one's the installer. So comes in handy every now and then. So yeah, that's the random drawer number 4, and we're on to drawer number 5. Okay, so cordless ratchet. Okay, I used to have the old Milwaukee ratchet, but the thing is they're not as powerful as this one, and this one actually works much faster, runs spins faster. So but to be honest with you, well, I could probably do a tool review next time compared to Milwaukee and other brands. But yeah, create ratchet cordless by Snap-on. Impact sockets, standard ones. They're not complete set. I think I've started off on this one would be size 14. 14 up to 22 if I'm not mistaken. And then this one here would be like 34, 31, and 35. These are the odd sizes for axle axle nuts or something, or drive shaft nuts. Yeah, this one's for the drive shaft as well, but this one's what they call stuff, a deep socket, which is 30, 32, and 36, but has 12 sides. So yeah, adapter. Yeah, I use for the brake calipers to press the pistons. Chisels, okay. Ratchets. I actually got myself two extra long ratchets, like 24 inches ratchets, but since I don't have an 18-inch ratchet, I actually just decided to cut my snap-on ratchet and use it here. Very good for suspensions arm for suspension work than this one, because this one you gotta have put a bit more pressure, and better than this one as well. So short stubby extension, wobble, and long one. Okay, that's it. And impact, deep impact. So the wobble adapter or wobble extension 27, 24, 23, 27, 24, 22, and 21, and then 19, 18, 17, 16. So universal wobble extension, stubby one, the short one, and this one the adapter as well from and this one would be 14, what's that, 14, 13, and 12. And this one's complete set, chrome from, I believe, from 8, not really complete set, but actually still jumped on from 9, or on 9, 8, 10, and then up to 32. So I believe I don't have 23, if I'm not mistaken, and 25 I don't have it, so I barely use those sizes. This one's a wobble. Okay, good for transmissions. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention about these three. This one's for oil pressure sensor, oil pressure switch or something. King chrome, what do you call it, hex, Allen wrench, some they call it, or in Torx, and the Torx from King Chrome. Now this one's a solid type one. This is not the security type. Right, so that's basically the 5th drawer. Now we're up to the 6th drawer. So yeah. Okay. So first up, subby low profile 1/4 socket set. So quarter drive socket set, low profile up to 14, and I think this goes up to oh, this is really small, 4 millimeter. So yeah, this is my 6th drawer. Screwdriver or drill driver or driver bit, not really sure what you want to call it, but I always just mainly leave the screwdriver because the Phillips screwdriver page 2, because that's what I normally use. So when I pick it up, bam, that's it. So that's that by Milwaukee. This one, snap-on trade drive impact wrench. I haven't got the chance yet, but I'm thinking of getting me the stubby trade drive by Milwaukee impact wrench. So because they're a lot shorter, so you could access a little bit more space in there, and the torque is, I believe, they say it's a little bit higher. So maybe if I get my hands on it, I could actually make a tool review or something. If you want, just leave a comment or something. And yeah, mid torque. So I actually have 3. I have the smaller one, 1/2 drive, smaller. It still runs on fuel already. It's still brushless. And then big torque, and I also have the high torque one, but since I use this a lot, that's why this is the one that I leave in my toolbox. So yeah, I got the dead blow hammer. I've got the the regular ball peen hammer. These are basically the 2 hammers I only have. The rest of the big hammers actually have them in my other toolbox. So yeah. Because like I said, this toolbox, this trolley is actually what I roll around the workshop. So yeah, what do you call this stuff? Flexible funnel. Okay, flexible funnel. Now, one half drive, flex head, snap on ratchet. Okay, um, extension, one half drive long extension, extra long extension, and one half drive. Oh, sorry, 3/8 drive long extension, and one half drive breaker bar. So I think this, I reckon this is 24 inches, something. This one, what they call surface cleaner, or roll-lock gun or something. So this is a roll-lock. I use a roll-lock disc, sandpaper. I've got the other bits here, like Scotch Brite or something. Yeah, and these bits here actually have for what do you call stuff? Putting on the wheels. So yeah, I forgot what they're called. So I'll leave it to that. Leave a comment, please. Comment on that one. Absolutely forgotten. So yeah, I've got these extra or long um, air gun, air blow gun, wire brush. Okay, so what else? Milwaukee battery, spare, aluminium pipe wrench, adjustable wrench, screwdriver. So, and if you will notice in my screwdriver, sorry about the, I'm not sure if you will notice it. So, if you see that, those markings or grinds that I made, let me know what you think they are for. Okay, so medium pry bar. Okay, extra long snap-on pick tool. Okay, if that's what they call it, and the long, it's not super long, but it's long enough for me to use pry bar. So what I actually use this, if you see that, actually took off the sharp edges, because I actually used this pry bar when I was overhauling power steering. So it helped me to take off the old seals off the steering rack. So yeah. What else? 90-degree angle die grinder, pneumatic tool. This one here is used for bonnet. It's actually bonnet stay. So okay, extends that, and that's the one. Flexible magnet. So this is actually my second magnet. The first magnet is actually at the top drawer, and this one's it's a solid type, or that you can smash a long screwdriver, flat screwdriver. So yeah, and last one on this one would be caliper hanger. Okay, it's for hanging calipers, and this tool is actually used for taking off the plastic covers on the wheel nuts. So I think I've used that in Peugeot or something, I'm not too sure. Yeah, if you guys know, please leave a comment, something. So yeah, that's that. Let me just put back all these guns. So yeah, I don't have a quarter drive impact wrench because I believe I don't need to. If it's quarter drive, it's most likely going to require a bit of a tender loving care. So yeah, now this drawer is actually my 7th drawer. Okay, bottom drawer, mainly used for electrical electrical gadgets, that sort of thing. So first up, digital thermometer, mainly used for air conditioning. Yeah, so that's that. Okay, excuse me. Sorry, Fluke digital multimeter. Okay, yeah. uh, banana leads, extra long leads. So extra long means to say like 5 meters long. Okay. Some random electrical stuff that I use. I actually have in here, just to let you know, I've got a Bluetooth battery tester. I forgot what the brand is, but yeah, it does become useful every now and then, but it's not as useful as this one. This is actually, if I do test drive, I actually just plug this one inside the cigarette lighter. So one, to double check if there is power on the cigarette lighter, and two, to check the charging rate. So yeah, and it displays the atmosphere temperature as well, or the room temperature, because of this sensor, air temp sensor. So yeah, and of course I have to modify this one, because the original design was, it was kind of a little bit just up to this point, and the thing is, for some cars it's actually hitting some coin coin covers or something. It's not going to make it, so that's why I had to put on an extension. So yeah, and most of the time, or I guess 99% of the time, whichever car I test drive or something, just plugs in there, doesn't shift doesn't hit the shifter or anything like that. Really works for me, really good. So yeah, wire holders, something, bits for my precision screwdrivers. These ones, I've got here like what's that? Tweeters, small scissors, that sort of thing. This one, I've got some precision Torx drivers as well, screwdrivers as well. Spare 9-volt battery, random stuff like wires, capacitors, tube, T connectors or something. So yeah, mainly for electronic stuff. Okay, memory saver. Memory saver is a technician saver. Whenever you're going to replace a battery, I would suggest, especially cars from like what, from 2006 or onwards, or even as early as year 2000, you gotta have these memory savers. Particularly with some older BMW cars, or older radios, that they have some security. Look, if you wanna save yourself from headache from simple jobs as just replacing the battery, some sort of thing, do yourself a favor, get yourself a memory saver. It's highly recommended tool. We'll probably do a review, but it's mainly common sense, if you guys get what I'm saying. So yeah, yeah. Okay, what else? We got some spark tester. Okay, we got sound meter here. We got some rubber bands, something. Some devices, dry box. Just works on a few Audi cars. Oh, sorry, Volkswagen cars or something, older ones. What else? Some ground cables. Ground cables, not really, just jumper cables, jumper alligator clips. So yeah, I wouldn't be going into that much now. Now this one here is actually what, is where we store, or where I store my power probe. And underneath it, or beneath it, is actually the power probe wire tracer. So I've got here the what else? Yeah, the terminals used. I forgot what they call this thing. I think they call it oh my goodness. I forgot what they call it. Help me out, will you? But yeah, this is used for like electrical stuff. If you want to test a signal, on a wire or something, just actually uh, open it. You see that thing there, the pin, something, just pinch it in and then leave it, and it's spring loaded. So yeah, uh, and I've got myself a what they call noise lights as well. So I don't need the whole set, because yeah, I don't need it. I just use one just to help me clarify some stuff, something if I'm getting electrical signal or whatnot. So yeah, what else? Cotton gloves, soldering lead and paste, um, cordless die grinder from Milwaukee. This is one of the best tools I have. Oh, well, these are very helpful too. So this one's a cordless soldering iron by Milwaukee as well. Um, really helps a lot. Really helps a lot. Okay, I've got the mechanic stethoscope. I think I got this from Blue Point. What else? I got an inspection light. Inspection light. This one with 3 batteries, 3 AA batteries. It's not the strongest, but it does the job. It does the job. So yeah, vacuum pump, soldering pump, whatever. And this one's for use in power window motors. Oh, sorry, power window when replacing like window mechanisms, that sort of thing, just to help it out, or you know, every now and then when the keys gets locked up or something. So yeah, okay, transponder tester, key transponder tester, like box. What else? Contactless thermal gun with what else? With infrared something, and yeah, something like that. So, but yeah, that's it. And this one here is actually an inspection mirror as well. This inspection mirror is actually much bigger than the one that I have on the top of my drawer. So not all the time I need not all the time I need a big inspection mirror. So I just leave this one here. If ever I need it, it's just here. Some some cigarette light jumpers, that sort of thing. So yeah, this toolbox needs a little bit more sorting out, if you get what I'm saying. But yeah, when you're busy, you're busy. You just have to stay a bit organized, so you're able to move around as freely as possible and fix as many cars as you have to, basically. So yeah, chuck this one in here. Yeah, I guess that's it, guys. This is the second part of the toolbox tour. Please leave a comment, share, like. Yeah, I'll be posting more videos like fixing cars, maybe tool review or something. Like for this instance, we're still putting this I'm still putting this engine back together. This one's an N46 engine, basically an E90. Consumes oil and excessive smoke. We've done we've done a couple of months ago the oil control valve, or the PCV valve, if you wanna call it. And yeah, after a couple of months, it still continues to to consume oil, and still comes out smoke, excessive smoke. So yeah, I just gave a recommendation, so customer to do the overhaul, replace valve seals mainly, and replace the piston rings. So, but that's a different story. Again, please comment, share, subscribe, and like. Thank you.